When a narcissist thinks you're the one, here's what they do to never let go of you. Again, we're here with a new video. Please accept my warmest greetings to those of you who have arrived today. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this video. It would not be feasible for me to run my channel without your help. And if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel and enable the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Let's begin. We're going to learn everything there is to know about narcissists on this channel. Today, we'll be focusing on how narcissists treat you when they think you're important to them, and how they feel that you can't be replaced by another individual. At a certain point, narcissists either have already lost someone or only have one person left that they can't afford to lose. And this dawns on every narcissist eventually. You know, something like you want to keep this person forever, while you still go here and there looking for another one. That's why the moment a narcissist reflects on their experiences, they begin to miss the people or things they've lost. Because they were the only ones who had access to the narcissist's innermost thoughts and desires, that individual was more than just a vital source for the narcissist. There is a good chance that the narcissist will never be able to completely forget them. To put it another way, to what extent does the narcissist believe this to be the case? It isn't that narcissists can't forget their victims. This is not the important part. It's that they have no idea how to get rid of their partner or find someone else who is better than their previous partner. For all of their needs and desires to be met, you may have been just what they were seeking. Although, if you knew what a narcissist was looking for, you wouldn't even want to be their ideal spouse. When a narcissist is considering a potential mate or spouse, they look for particular things. That's for sure, because narcissists can't accept someone if they don't get any value. As a result, if the narcissist's ideal match is able to escape the narcissist's toxic hell, or if the narcissist thinks it's okay to dump their spouse because they can do better, they may realize they've made a tremendous mistake. Missing out on such a target could lead a narcissist to use extreme measures. For the first time after a while, they'll take a moment to consider their actions. In the case of narcissists, though, it may take them a few tries, another relationship, before they finally accept that they can't find a better person. Does this imply that the narcissist is cognizant of how devoted they are to their partner's affections? To be clear, narcissists have no concept of love. They don't know what they're thinking about. They've been looking for something in you for a long time, and now they've found it, as simple as that. You were chosen by narcissists because you had something they desired. Despite the fact that you probably weren't the primary source, the narcissists still had a rationale for selecting you. Love, money, knowledge, contacts, drugs, or food may have been the reason. This list might go on for a long time. Narcissists, on the other hand, need your complete attention more than anything else. Narcissists need to know that others care about them, even if they don't deserve it. Even if the intensity of their love changes from person to person, a narcissist understands when they've found the one for them. In order to get out of their current predicament, they need to figure out where to place their belongings. Because of this, I believe that people with this personality attribute are their own worst enemies. To their own disadvantage, they undermine their relationships and drive away friends and family members who formerly cared about them. Because they are in intimate contact with so many people, they tend to see life's wonders through their own eyes. So they seek for someone who can help them feel better about life and put themselves in their position. Previously, I've stated that the narcissist would do everything they could to be like you, to mimic you. In order to get more support, narcissists must surround themselves with people who radiate happiness, love, and empathy. Narcissistic people lack compassion because they are continually looking for new, exciting, or unusual things to do, due to the fact that they are utterly self-absorbed. Eventually, they will treat you like a commodity and expect you to be there for them whenever they need you, even if you still have the necessary resources. A narcissist never expects to be cut off from what he or she needs. They may discard you for something else, but they never completely cut you off. They expect that you will have to wait for their return. So, if you choose to leave them, even if they already have someone else, the narcissist will still feel grief, anger, feeling lost, or act as if the world is so unfair to them. In order to avoid the reality of the situation, they engage in sexual activity with multiple partners, take drugs, or drink excessively. Some of them seek psychiatric care as a result of their distress in order to reclaim their lives. They remember the person who meant so much to them when they think of them. As long as you were a good source of supply for the narcissist, they will never forget you. As long as they believe that you are the only one, it's impossible for them to replace you. With a narcissist, on the other hand, you can be fine with no one at all. No matter how many opportunities you give them, they will continue to fail. The narcissist will always be unhappy, no matter how successful they are. Even though they believe there is or was only one person for them, narcissists continue to look for new people to manipulate and control. As long as they can get their hands on it, their narcissistic supply is going to grow, while the void inside of them is getting bigger also. Because of this, they are unable to have a healthy relationship with individuals who genuinely care for them. Some narcissists eventually find it impossible to find a partner who can meet all of their needs. The seeming happiness of a narcissist is all a farce. And as for those who had to be sacrificed for a new source of supplies, they will never forget. So, they demand a second chance not because they love you. They just want your function. Well, this is the end of my ramblings today. Please accept our warmest gratitude for your continued attention. Let us know what you think of the narcissist in the comment section below. As always, I wish everyone a wonderful week. Thank you very much.